Alright, so here's my first video log of my custom 1/6 scale Hulk. I have taken several different parts because I did not have any one Hulk that I was actually satisfied with as far as height. I took several different characters, figures, and this is my first rough attempt at the 1/6 scale Hulk. If anyone is familiar with any of these parts, you'll notice that I actually have the stretch and roar Hulk as the base for the upper body. I actually took the figure, cut it in half at the waist, pulled out all the sandbags or the little bean bags and from the arms and the head. You can see those pictures on the website. Hollowed out the hands just a bit. I used the Sentinel figure, the 16-inch Sentinel figure from the X-Men Marvel Legends line. Took the head off, cut the ball off of the top of the head, or the neck joint, where the LED light shines and lights up the eyes, so that the head would fit properly onto the shoulders. Now the articulation on this is actually pretty good. Once I pulled over the rubber upper hollow shell on top of the Sentinel figure, I was definitely amazed at how good this turned out. There's still lots of articulation now. Instead of it just being a rubber shell that bounces back, this actually has full joint movement and can actually be posed in any direction that the Sentinel figure could be posed in. Now the legs themselves, of course, are still all not finished. I just put the purple shorts from the Rotocast Hulk figure onto this figure just to give it an idea of scale. The lower legs, I cut off the shins of the Sentinel figure and added the lower calves and feet of the Marvel Legends Icons Hulk, which actually worked pretty well as far as size and scale for this figure. The only thing that was wrong with the Marvel Legends, in my opinion, was the height. His torso could have been bigger, arms a little bit longer, and legs definitely a lot longer. So now he stands about 16 inches, which is proper 1/6 scale. He's supposed to be 8 feet, and every 2 inches is 1 foot. So now he's approximately 16 inches tall, which is 8 feet tall, which means that most 1/6 scale figures will come just below his chest, or somewhere therein. He's definitely a lot taller than Darth Vader, who was 14 inches, Sideshow Darth Vader, 1/6 scale figure, and that made me very happy when I was finally able to find the parts to make this happen. I eventually plan on making a pair of jeans that will actually cover up all the joints in the legs and the knees and come just over top of the shins. So, still not completed, but as you can see, fairly decent start. What really attracted me to the figure itself was the rubber on the actual stretch and roar Hulk. Of course, he doesn't roar anymore, but he's definitely got some really cool skin texture, and of course the feel of him is all rubber, similar to the like the TB League figures, the female figures that are seamless. This is all one piece. I have yet to put a neck joint in so that he can actually bend his head down. That will be another finishing touch, which I really think will add a lot to this figure. I'm not sure if the head should be larger or not. It looks decent for now, and I really like the fact that it's all seamless, so that there's no neck joint whatsoever, especially with the hands. I thought about actually cutting the hands off and using the posts inside on the Sentinel figure to be able to interchange hands, but I haven't quite decided on that yet. But anyway, this guy can be posed in several different ways. He stands really tall compared to the other 1/6 scale figures. Just to give you an idea.
Exactly. You need to use your own.
Show you compared to the new 1/6 scale Spider-Man from Hot Toys. Great size comparison here. Comes just underneath Hulk's chest, and looks really good in a diorama. Probably would really look good next to Thor and Iron Man and everybody else. So this is, like I said, my first attempt, and very articulated as opposed to the rest of the Hulk figures that have been out there, the Rotocast, the Stretch and Roar, the Battle Action, and the Marvel Legends Icons figures. I think so far, even with all its imperfections, is a far superior custom compared to any other figure out there. So this is Snowman reporting out for our first attempt, Hulk. We'll get back to you later on any updates.